Okay.
You're there. I don't know if I can come back.
Hello, Las Vegas. Are you coming back?
I don't know.
This is Rolando Largas with Phase D Tribune. I guess Chris is celebrating Nevada Day. Happy Nevada Day, John.
Is that 152 years?
I don't know. I think so. As a matter of fact, I was going to double check the computer to see if I find anything more than what the papers is telling, but I couldn't find the time to do it. Anyway, it's Nevada Day. Happy Nevada Day to everybody that is listening. You know, I called this morning. I called the state, and I didn't get any answer in the switchboard. So I called the person that I was calling in his cell phone, and I said, I guess you guys are taking Monday off. And then I remembered that it was, I said, because it's Nevada Day, you know.
Well, it's not only Nevada Day, it's Halloween too, on top of that. So happy Halloween.
I know, but people don't close the offices because it's Halloween, isn't it?
That's what they call a trick or treat.
Oh, it's a trick.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think that's a pretty good thing. 152 years, I believe. I talked to some.
That was before my time.
Yeah, I think it was just a little bit before my time too. But that really, if you look back at it, it's really not that far ago. Really, if you really look on the scheme of things.
I believe that we have come a long way, but I believe that I guess we're not on the the camera, right?
Yeah, we are.
We are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, it's a lot of commotion going on with those emails with Hillary Clinton. You know, the only problem that the Democrats have is they sound like Cubans. They have to be right all the time. You know, I am Cuban, so I can say that. Cuban people have the tendency, they want to be right all the time, and they criticize everybody else. You know, I used to know a lady that she knows everything better than everybody, and
well, listen how ridiculous that is going on with those Democrats. Reid made a statement that the head of the FBI was breaking the law. You know, how ridiculous. If Reid doesn't understand that he is the head of the FBI, that's nonsense.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand why Harry Reid has to push his nose in here. He's already out.
Isn't he a lame duck?
No.
He's a lame duck.
What is a lame duck to you?
A lame duck is somebody that has no power at all. They're on their way out.
Oh no, he got power. That's the problem. Or at least if he doesn't have the power, people doesn't know that.
Well, the good news is if we can help get Dr. Joe Heck elected, that would put an end to his power in Nevada.
Yeah. But I believe that I've been saying that for a long time. He's putting the baseball diamond, what do you call, layout. He got Ruben Kewen, he got Dina Dykle, he got Catherine Cortez Masto. So he's going to sit in his new house in Summerlin.
Oh, he moved to Summerlin now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, that was not a place for him anymore. You know, that was the place he was born and raised. And that's not for him.
Is that what they call Spotlight?
No, I think it's called.
Where did he live before?
I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot the name, but it's right next to
Yeah, I know who he is.
Searchlight.
Yeah, Searchlight. I
I
call
don't
it
know
Spotlight.
because I tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I dislike Harry Reid so much that I don't even want to know the place where he used to live. I don't know if he was born there or not, but you know, I don't want to go into his mother's profession or anything like that because his mother is not in politics. She has not done anything wrong in my eyes except bringing him to life.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing she did.
Well, you know, it's amazing how all these Democrats advocate abortion all the time. Oh, it's okay and stuff like that. But can you imagine if their mother would have aborted them?
That would have been a nice thing. You know, I don't see any reason why. You know.
No, I don't support abortion, but it's pretty incredible how.
And I tell you one thing: if people will listen to me, maybe the election system will be different. When Dario Herrera was running against John, I forgot his name now.
Is that an ensign?
Ensign, John Ensign, yes. Okay, I told Dario Herrera, I said, don't attack him. Don't spend millions of dollars in attacking him. Look at the TV now. They put in a commercial against Johet and then a commercial against right one after the other one. You know, it is, I don't know, to me, it's wasting your money. Tell me, what are you going to do for me, Mr. Senator, Mr.
You know what? They find it is easier to get somebody not to go and vote than somebody to vote. That is the problem. So they're using their money of the way that they're going to be able to get the best outcome possible. And so for them, putting negative advertising works for their campaigns. That's why they do it. It works.
I prefer if you tell me what are you going to do for my community first, and then for me.
That's too logical. That has too much.
That's what I would.
It would make sense. It would be that would be.
And then they lie.
Of course.
They lie.
Of course.
They putting a commercial against Reuben Kewen, okay? And they said Reuben Kewen mentor, and they show a picture of Ricky Barlow. The mentor for Reuben Kewen, even if he doesn't want to say it nowadays, was Dario Herrera. He taught him how to walk, how to get a fork. He taught him everything he knows in politics.
Wow.
You know, but one day I met with him in a restaurant, and I mentioned that to him. I said, wow, you really look like Dario. And he said, shh, don't mention that, because Dario was going to prison. You know, but so he got that thing. Then people forget when somebody gives you the winning hand. People forget. People are ungrateful.
Sure.
Unless Dario told him to, because I know Dario was helping him behind the scene, so it doesn't hurt him.
Yeah.
You know, and so now they got the poor little black guy paying the consequence because he's been investigated. So now he's the mentor for the Mexican kid.
Sure.
You know, that's. And I don't mean to sound racist. It's just so happened that one is black, the other one is Mexican. There's no white involved, and I don't believe that. I believe that Ricky Barlow is useless, but I don't know if he can be that corrupt. But I got the feeling that he lived above his means. He drive a Mercedes, just 5 years ago, 6 years ago, he was just a peon in City Hall, so now he got a brand new Mercedes with a license plate, Politico, I thought it was the guy who owned Politico newspaper or magazine or whatever, but I don't know, maybe because I don't like Ricky Barlow, but I don't see that my like or not like of Ricky Barlow have anything to do. I don't think he is that corrupt.
Well, evidently, the corruption word is the word of the day.
Yeah, and the FBI, believe me, when they come out, they don't gonna let you go until they prove that they are right.
And all they can care about is if you lie to them.
I know
That's a charge.
I know
That's
a
a charge. That's a charge that they will prosecute you for. If you lie to the FBI, you will be prosecuted.
I know a case where they've been investigating for 10 years and they haven't made a move yet.
Yeah.
They got all the information they need. And they ignore it. Maybe they don't have enough people working in the bureau. I don't know.
Well, I understand that they are shorthanded, but one of the things that came up, and I watched this on one of the programs Sunday, was the statement that both Obama and Hillary should, especially Obama, they should want to ask him whether or not he will pardon Hillary Clinton for all her wrongdoing before the election.
I don't know if maybe I don't have enough trust. Maybe I don't believe in the system too much. But do you think that if she wins the election, anybody is going to continue with the investigation? I don't think so. I'm sorry, maybe I'm too cynical, but I don't believe they will continue. And we have to remember that Comey was appointed by Obama.
Exactly.
And I tell you the truth, I don't care what they say in TV. I don't think Obama likes Hillary Clinton that much.
I'm sure she doesn't.
You know.
I'm sure he doesn't. But I
don't think they like each other that much.
But I think what he's doing right now, he's covering up for her because he knows it's going to come back to him.
Because the party. And because the party.
Yeah.
They do better than the Republicans. The Republicans don't care about the party.
Yeah.
They don't.
And they'll sabotage one another just because.
Yeah. Just because they don't like each other. That's all. Personal.
Yeah, it is pretty incredible. Well, this thing.
But I think, I'm sorry to interrupt you, I think the investigation continued because he was feeling the burn. He reopened the investigation, or maybe it's true that they found something that merit.
Well,
because she is running for president, they have to act.
Well, let me say this: the O'Reilly show the other day, I think, was a turning point. O'Reilly tries to be very independent. He doesn't want to be too far over to the Republicans or too far over to the Democrats. He sort of tries to walk the line. He tries to. But the other day, he come all out against Obama and Comey and all that corruption. And he says, I've lost confidence in all of them. And so I think that might have been the tipping point in that they better do something. And so I think that something is that investigation is going to continue. Now, look at what they're finding on this investigation. 650,000 emails that they found on the email account of Weiner. That is the real close friend of Hillary Clinton. And you know what? It's amazing how all this corruption, Hillary keeps them on board. She doesn't fire any of the corruption. You know, it's Podesta. She doesn't fire him. This Huma, whatever she is, they don't fire her. It's like even the one that got caught with her hands in a cookie jar with the DNC, she took her on into her campaign after she got disgraced with the DNC. Schwartz or whatever her name was.
Yeah,
so,
Schwartz.
Yeah.
Schwartz.
So anyway,
but that was a commitment.
Yeah.
They need to put Tim Kaine in the party, and they took her out, but she's still working for the Clintons.
I bet.
You know.
Oh, the new one is Donna Brazil.
Yeah.
Today with CNN, they let her go because she was giving questions to Hillary during the debates.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, talking about
But it's okay.
But it's
That's
rigged.
okay because they are Democrats.
But they're not supposed to. It's not supposed to be rigged.
Why?
She's supposed
the
to be
rules are not for the Democrats, John.
Yeah.
Please try to understand that.
But they're rigged.
Do you speak English?
But they're rigged. And that's what Donald Trump is saying. These people are rigging.
No, they're not rigged. They're Democrats.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
No, there's no way. No way. If a Republican would have done that, man, you have to hear that.
Oh, heck yeah.
But I'm telling you, Democrats are like Cubans. They always right.
Even if they're wrong.
Even if they're wrong.
And everybody else follows them.
And I'm Cuban, I can say that.
Yeah.
Because I live with the Cubans. So, I mean, in my younger age.
So what do
I
you
never dated a Cuban woman.
So what do you think, Rolando? What do you think? What do you think are we going to do with this whole system? Give me your outcome. We were like about a week out before the election. What's happening?
Well, first, we got to make sure that the election is fair and square.
Okay.
That's the main thing. And then let Donald Trump win the election and let him work. 4 years flies like that. If he doesn't do what he needs to do, how he has to do it with the same length of time, then vote him out.
Yeah.
That's one thing the American people have that they don't know how to appreciate it. And you know, John, this is what I've been saying for years. Early out is created by Democrats and Republicans alike, so they can do their own little games and their own little tricks.
Yeah.
Okay. What about all those people that voted in the early votes? What about them? They might have voted for Hillary Clinton. If she's indicted, what's going to happen to those votes? Is she going to be the president anyway?
Well, supposedly there might be a constitutional crisis if that occurs. Because if she's under criminal investigation, and you're saying that they're just going to drop it, they're just going to say, "Well, the heck with all the crimes that she's committed."
Yeah,
that would be terrible. That'd be terrible.
Well, what are they going to do? They're going to indict the president?
Impeach
Look at the
impeachment.
Look at the Bill Clinton. Remember, you know Bill Clinton? You ever hear that name before?
I think I heard.
Bill Clinton is the president that was indicted, and the party decided to pardon him for an outrageous behavior.
Yeah.
These Clinton people, they think they are above the law.
Well,
And we let them be above the law.
And that's what I was just going to say. It sure seems to be that they are.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, it's a shameful time in American history that they allow corruption and they allow people to be above the law.
I think the opportunity and the satisfaction of being an American citizen should deserve one day of sacrifice. You know, not all holidays has to be for party, like Memorial Day, Veterans Day. People don't recognize those days anymore.
So what you're saying, what you're advocating is a call to early voting, to stopping it. Stop early voting and have one
The only
day.
sacrifice you need to make is one day every 4 years to go to vote.
Yeah, early voting, and
People
this
don't-
way you prevent less fraud and less baloney.
The American people are too lenient. They want to be loyal to the party, or they are afraid to speak up and being accused of being an agitator and being an anti-party or whatever. You know, the American people have to realize that without them, there's no party.
Yeah.
You know, and I believe that that's the way it should be. You know, that's it. You know, one day a week, even if you have to get up an hour early, which you don't have to, because it's 7 to 7. 7 to 7. Even if you go to work at 6 o'clock, you get up at 2 o'clock, you got 5 hours to go to work. If you go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning, you get up at noon, and you got 7 hours to.
Certainly, yeah.
You know, and in the old days, the businesses will give you the opportunity to go to vote.
Yeah.
And don't discount the money. Don't take it out of your paycheck.
Yeah.
You know, this BS of early voting is a way to manipulate the vote. And that's what the people of this country, that is what the American people need to realize. You have to be in charge. It's not the party, nobody else but you. You are in charge. If you, but you know, then they start the propaganda. You know, it's better that way for whatever reason they give you. You know, it's more convenient. We're not talking about convenience. We're talking about dedication and loyalty to the nation. Then it's your nation.
Well, you know, Rolando, this has been an election like I've never seen before. This has been one of a kind. I've never seen such a sour process in my whole entire life. It's like it just seems to be so wrong, and so many people are getting turned off by it.
I'll be happy and be glad when this thing is over.
Yeah. Let me ask you, you've been in Nevada for many, many years. You've been in Las Vegas for very many
60 years.
And so today's Nevada's birthday, 152 years old. Can you go over a quick, brief summary of Nevada and Las Vegas history of what you saw?
No, I'm not a historian. The only thing I know, the only thing I can tell you, that Nevada was better off before the corporation took over. Before Howard Hughes, I am a firm believer that Howard Hughes was planted there by the American government. I believe that Howard Hughes didn't exist. It was his name. Maybe they put him on the side. Nobody ever saw him.
Did you ever see him?
No.
You never met him? You never saw him?
No, but I always was nice to people that were poor because it could have been him. You know, look what happened with the guy with the gas station. You know, Howard Hughes run out of gas, and because the guy gave him gas to continue his trip, he make him rich.
Yeah.
You know,
You
so
never
every
know.
time I see a poor guy, I figure it could be Howard Hughes.
Very good.
But
In your 60 years of being in Las Vegas, who is the most impressive person you've actually met in your 60 years in Las Vegas, Nevada?
a guy, it's two people that I know. One was Carl Coyne. Carl Coyne was the casino manager and vice president of the Sand Hotel. To me, Carl Coyne was a true gentleman. He was an unbelievable person. Respect everybody. And of course, if you respect people, you can demand respect. But if you have to demand respect, then you don't deserve that respect. People will be afraid of you. They will not respect you. And the other one is a guy that very, very few people knew him. Charles Kendall. Charles Kendall lived at the Sand Hotel. He got no title. He got nothing. His business card said Charles Kendall. No title, no position, nothing. I don't know who the guy was, but I used to sit down with him and have dinner with him. And I tell you, I see him doing so many things for the community. In the old days, it used to be respect for the employees. The casinos used to appreciate the employees. That's the difference with the corporation. The corporation look at the employees as a machine, a money-making machine. They're not interested in anything else, okay? In the old day, you work in a hotel, you have a death in your family, you can make sure, you can bet your life that the hotel will send you flowers, will help you with the funeral, and even some of the executives will go to the funeral and show you respect.
Sure.
I knew a guy that worked at the showboat for 42 years in the same position. You see, that is a record.
Yeah.
Not working 12 years in 14 places, 11 months in each hotel, in each place. He worked there 42 years. His son got killed. They said it was his wife, but they never proved it because she was dating a detective with Las Vegas police. And in those days, used to be police department and sheriff's department. From Sahara that way, it was the county. Sahara this way, it was this way mean north. It was the.
So this was really the Sahara coming this way was really the heart of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And the other was rural area.
People say, I'm going to Las Vegas. They stay in Caesar Palace, they stay at the Tropicana, they stay at the Sands, they stay at the Flamingo. They never go to Las Vegas. That's paradise.
They never made it in Las Vegas.
Never made it.
The downtown area of Las Vegas,
no.
Like the Golden Gate was one of the first.
Right.
Yeah.
Golden Gate, Cortez. Cortez, Jackie Gunn was partnered with Bernie Siegel.
Yeah. Okay.
And Fremont, Eddie Torres was running the Fremont Hotel. He went from the Fremont to the Riviera Hotel because he knew somebody.
Okay, now let me turn the tables on you here and say you've been here 60 years. Now, who are the two characters that you personally met that were the worst of the worst in Las Vegas history?
It was the worst.
The worst of the worst.
According to the media, or
according to you, what you saw and what you believe. Is there two characters you could think of that were really bad characters?
No, not right now. Maybe if somebody mentioned the name, yeah, because look how many bad things they talk about John Spilotro. And John Spilotro, in my book, he was a gentleman, he was a nice guy, you know. But John Gotti in New York, I had the pleasure, the honor to meet him. We have coffee twice at the Century Paramount Hotel coffee shop. I don't remember, I don't recall, like I'm going to be like Hillary Clinton now, I don't recall what was the consequence or what was the reason for those meetings, but I met with him. And the 2 hours meeting one time and 2.5 hours the next time, I saw him taking care of the community, the people. And let me tell you, let's don't talk about names, then people can drop names.
Okay.
Let's talk about another country.
Okay.
El Chapo Guzman.
Okay.
Chapo Guzman could, the people of his town, I don't know what town was, in Sinaloa, I think it was. The people of Sinaloa don't let the feds go into Sinaloa and register, not register, they don't let the FBI go there and take all the property the Chapo Guzman has, you know. Law enforcement always has to depend on snitches. And the snitches are the worst of the worst of the worst. You talking about worst? There was a guy named Richard Stein. Richard
So
Stein.
he would be in that
He
category.
would be despicable. Despicable.
Okay.
Okay?
So what did he do?
He was pretending to be long charge. He had a porno, he went to prison for porno material in his computer. Most of those people that are so despicable, right away they go into porno.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's big business.
He deal with all the cops, and then throw names out. Yeah, and the other one, it would be a guy named Barrow, forgot the last name now. He used to have a little printing shop over here on Charleston and Casino Center. You know, then he was doing business with Richard Stein, and they forced a decent, honorable judge out of business. He had to resign because.
So it was a big scandal at the time.
Oh yeah. Judge.
And he was a snitch. They turned against him.
They was working against him.
Oh, working against him.
They was working against him. You know.
What was the judge's name?
He's from Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
But yeah, Ban Giovanni, Gerald Ban Giovanni, a decent, honorable human being. And, once your name is dirt,
It's hard to get that dirt off you.
it's very hard to get that out. He tried to run again, and let me tell you, John Fagin was his lawyer. They did everything possible so John Fagin cannot be his lawyer because he will take him out of that mess.
Wow.
You know, the same thing that happened with the Bundys now. That guy that writes in Las Vegas Tribune, he wanted to defend the Bundys, and they don't let him.
Now, the
What kind of
Bundys,
democracy is that?
yeah, now the Bundys, I think they got acquitted on all those charges against them.
No, the Bundys people.
Yeah, the Bundys people. Now the actual Bundys are not going to go up for trial. And so that might be the other way. But
I don't
people-
think they have a case in Oregon, right? They do.
I don't know. I don't know where their case is or how
I
it's
don't
gonna.
know.
But I did know that the first case, they were all acquitted.
We have his lawyer over here, Joe Hansen.
Wow.
Joe Hansen was in the show. And Clark Phillips brought him in and interviewed him. Very, very nice guy. I supported him when he was running. He's a libertarian, I think it is, or Independent American Party. His sister is also a wonderful human being, but the world is not made with wonderful people. You have to be somehow, somewhere in your life, you have to have dirt in order to be good. Look at the Clintons. Look at the Clintons. Let's don't go that far back.
Yeah.
Look at the Bush, the old guy Bush, when he was in the CIA, he did a lot of things that it was not supposed to be done.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
You know.
I'm sure that stuff will be coming out sometime. Okay, so let's go back to Las Vegas, Nevada. In 60 years, what do you think is the best thing about Las Vegas, Nevada?
It was to be free.
Free. To do whatever you want.
Bro. It was free. When you was in Las Vegas in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s and probably even the 70s, it was safety. It was, you mind your own business, nobody bothers you. You go to work, you enjoy your life of work, and no problem.
Panhandlers. I guess there wasn't too many panhandlers in those days.
No.
Today you can go.
Homeless? No homeless.
You can't go any place nowadays without somebody asking you for money.
I write about that once in a while. You go to Smith. I shop in Smith because it's the only place poor people can shop.
Oh yeah, I go to Smith's too.
Yeah. And you get out of there, and you got 3 or 4 people asking you for money.
Okay, so now
And that's another thing. There's a lady that goes to the same Smith that I go. Mm-hmm. She parks her van there and starts selling tamales with no license, no health license,
inspections, no nothing.
Inspection, nothing.
And they don't do nothing to her.
They are afraid. It's the same thing that was in the 60s.
Yeah.
The police was afraid of the black community.
So they're afraid of the Latino community?
They're afraid of the Mexican community because they don't want to be accused of being a racist. It's nothing racist about enforcing the law, John.
I know.
Nothing.
That prevents anarchy. So let me ask you this. Okay, now, what's the worst thing of Las Vegas, Nevada?
Right now, the government.
The government.
Specifically, the governor.
You think the governor is far the worst?
I think.
And why is he so?
But what do I know? I'm Cuban. I'm the only Cuban that don't know nothing. Every other Cuban know everything.
Rolando, this is your opportunity to tell us what's wrong with the governor.
First of all, he is not a Republican.
He's a rhino.
He is a rhino. Now I got 2 names for him. Governor BS, which is not an insult. That's his initials. Brian Sandoval.
Yeah.
Well, I got a problem with my editor because she thought, so we compromised and we put a dot in each letter. It all depends how dirty your mind is.
Yeah.
When we first started this radio station, it used to be called YBS. I have a lady that came over to do a show, And then she said, you know what? I cannot do the show. She probably didn't have the money to do the show anyway. So she said, I don't feel comfortable with the despicable names.
YBS.
Yeah, YBS. That was your broadcasting system. That was the name of the corporation. And Michelle Fiore used to have a radio show in there for free. She never paid a dime. Okay? She almost don't pay for her advertising when she was running for whatever she was running, Congress. But Michelle Fiore used that to her advantage. Why BS? Because we don't BS in here, and use it. Somebody else use it differently. But this lady didn't want to be connected with something dirty. And then somebody else, not me, because I think it's kind of confusing. Radio Tribune, Las Vegas Tribune, Tribune Media Group. I think it's too confusing. And sometimes I feel like changing the name of this show from Face to Tribune. It's too much Tribune, in my opinion. But anyway, somebody suggested to put Radio Tribune. Even big corporations, newspaper, don't put the same name to the radio. They own radio stations. They own TV.
Yeah, they have different names. Sure, I agree with that.
First of all, business-wise, it's better to have two names because you got two businesses, and that elevate the status in the community for you.
Oh, sure.
And that's. But I have the stupid idea. Then I ask people for their opinion before and most of the time I listen to what people have to say. But I would not. Everybody that has been in this company and they said that their opinion didn't count, they lied.
Well, let me ask you. Now that we know the best of Las Vegas and the worst of Las Vegas, if you were to pick, let's say, 5 things to make Las Vegas, Nevada better, what would they be?
Take the corporations out here.
Okay, 1. Take corporations.
Oh, you want 5
I want 5 items that's going to make Las Vegas, Nevada better.
Go back to the old days. Police department and sheriff's department.
Have them 2.
Every city has a police department and sheriff department.
Okay, the sheriff of the county.
Power is what made these people do that.
Okay, so sheriff would be in the county areas and
from Sahara South.
Okay. And what's the 3rd item?
I don't know. You surprised me with that question.
Well, you have a lot of experience. We would know that you've probably seen the things that need to make Las Vegas, Nevada better, and those are a couple of items right there that...
I will go back to control the gaming industry.
You mean the gaming industry is not controlled?
No. Let me tell you, back in 1970, I think it was, Howard Hughes. Then I just finished telling you that I didn't think he was involved in any gaming. Okay? The name of Howard Hughes, Body Landmark, Body Sands, Body Desert Inn, Body Frontier, Body Silver Slipper, and they bought the Landmark.
Mm-hmm.
They never opened. And they told him that he cannot have that because it would have been, what's the word they use? What do you call when you got too many businesses?
Monopoly?
Monopoly. What is Caesar's Palace now? It's a monopoly.
Well, in fact, if you look at the big gaming operations, it's like they're all geographical.
Okay.
The big corporations own like about 6 or 7 monopolies within the city.
Yeah. So, years ago, it was a monopoly. Today, it's not a monopoly. Okay? Now, I knew a group of Mexican millionaires that wanted to open a casino in Las Vegas. They didn't allow them to open the casino because the Mexican market was one of the most profitable markets in the gaming industry. You know, one of them, because also they used to come over here, they get markers, they go back to their country, pay their bills over there, and they have a hard time collecting the markers. You know, there's always 2 sides to every corner.
So let me ask you this. Okay.
Now, there's a group of, I don't know, Chinese, Japanese, or whatever, they are trying to open where the Standard Hotel used to be. So why? Why is the change according to who you're going to help, according who is in your good side? Is that what it is?
So the gaming industry is
so that's 4.
Okay.
I don't know any other.
All right. So let me ask you regarding the Mexican group that wanted to open. Were they ever allowed to open up?
No.
So is there any Mexican ownership by any of the casinos here?
No.
That's pretty amazing. You would think with such a big Latino market, they would allow that to happen, but it's got too much possibility there.
Tony Alamo was owner of, I don't remember, Mandalay Bay or one of those, but he was in Mexico, he was Cuban. He is Cuban. His son is a doctor, very, very successful doctor. He's also in the gaming commission or the gaming control. His daughter is a doctor also. I don't believe that limited of ownership should exist. You know. What else?
I think those are 4 items, and I think we got that covered pretty good. I guess now that any other...
No, the 5th is the control of the ownership.
Oh, control of the ownership. Okay, got it.
You know, they should let the casino owners run the casino the way it's supposed to be, limited the amount of hotels they can own, so it doesn't become a monopoly.
It is a monopoly.
It is a monopoly. Of course it's a monopoly.
And they won't let new people come in.
Unfortunately, it's a monopoly by corporation. Corporations have a different mentality than a private individual.
And
private individual, they go for what is the best way to obtain that success and that profit.
Now the big monopolies in Las Vegas casinos, do they have like a board? Are they all connected one way or another?
Oh yeah.
So if one establishes rules, they all sort of like follow.
Oh, you mean different ownership?
Yeah. Do they sort of work together?
I don't know that. I really don't. But I assume they talk to each other because even in the old days, you know, when you was what do you call blackballed from one hotel, you have a hard time getting into another hotel.
Oh yeah.
Like for example, the hawkers, they were allowed in the casino, but if you steal or you do anything to the customer, you are blocked.
And that's it. You're closed. You might as well leave the city because nobody's going to let you in.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Then in the old days, when they find out that you got a black pimp, they don't use you no more. Racist? No, I don't think it's racist. I think it is because the black pimps incite the girls to steal and to do things wrong. And
So there goes a lot of crime in between everything. It's not just services for money. It goes
you
beyond
know,
that.
I used to have a friend, I forgot his name now, he's dead, and he was talking to my brother, rest in peace, one day, and he told my brother, let me tell you something, kid. In the kind of business that we are in, we cannot afford to spit in the sidewalk. In the old days, I don't know if you are that old, in the old days, it was illegal to spit in the sidewalk.
Sure.
Now you pee in the sidewalk.
You do anything on the sidewalk.
Because the government is afraid to be racist and to be any one of those ridiculous names.
So it's more than just political correctness in wording.
Yeah.
It's in action too.
It is. It is. We live in a fantasy world. We don't want to upset anybody, and we upset everybody.
So if we went back to the law and order of society and not had so much chaos, life would be a lot smoother for everybody.
They talking about. I'm sorry, I forgot. But like for example, everybody want to get money from the casinos. Yeah, I understand casinos pay less taxes than any other corporation, but if you're gonna give me the opportunity to make $5, why are you gonna charge me 15 and the other and this side of the table? You're not giving me nothing. I think sometimes the casinos are a little bit arrogant because, for example, the lottery, I believe very rare, but it happened in California. I had a place in California. I buy the lottery ticket. I never won anything, but other people have won.
Sure. I knew a friend of mine in San Jose won the lottery. He won millions of dollars.
I know a guy here, the owner of the Rio Bravo restaurant. He won the $6 million, but $6 million is better than nothing.
Sure.
Not that I have $6 million. To me, $6 million will be, save my life. But they claim that the casinos don't want the lottery because it will take the customers away. I don't think so. People drive to the state line to buy lottery tickets every day. But all you need to do is very simple. Put the ticket sale inside the casino.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this: online gaming. How does that all fit in?
I have no idea how that works. I'm very happy that I know how to turn my computer on and off. That's all I know. I'm very happy that I know how to turn it on and off, so I don't have to pay Nevada Energy any more money than what I have to.
Sure.
I don't know nothing about computers, nothing about online, nothing. And unfortunately, this is the future. Today is the future. Online. People don't even send wedding invitation anymore. They send you an email.
Yeah. And you get very few and fewer letters nowadays.
Yeah. You got, I don't know, I think the post office is broke.
I think they're downsizing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The only business that seems to be picking up is a package services, delivery service of packages and stuff. Because they can't send that via internet yet.
Yeah. You know, I think a good thing that could happen in this country is for people that are elected to office should honor that position and do the right thing. Don't think that you are above the people who elected you. Don't think that you are better than anybody else. You know, and I think Donald Trump is right. I think we need to put term limits. So we don't have the Harry Reid and we don't have any of those people that don't know how to sign a check in the front, always in the back, you know. And I know some people have a hard time and now they enjoy it, but let's be fair. Let's give somebody else a chance. You know, do your thing, serve your country in any way and shape you want to. If you don't have the balls to go into the service and defend your country with a rifle, then serve as a public office, as a public official, and do your 2-3 terms and get out. And everybody said, I ask that question all the time. Why running? Well, I want to give back to the community. Don't lie to me. You wanted to get in so you can stay there forever.
Exactly.
I think Donald Trump is going to shake a lot of little corners in our system.
Well, let me say this. I think he could put the spotlight on the system a lot. He still has to work through Congress and the House and then the courts and stuff like that. But it could definitely be a great start.
Yeah, but doesn't he has a cell phone and a pen like Obama if he become the president?
I think they take the cell phone away and I think they take the pen away.
Really?
Only on ceremonial.
Only Obama can do that?
Only Obama. He can do
Why?
that.
Because he's black?
No, he's
Or because he's a Democrat?
He's a Democrat.
So he got two things. He's a black Democrat. And you know, I was reading, somebody sent me that information the other day. In 1903, blacks were not allowed to vote.
Yeah.
Why in the hell the blacks are so infatuated with the Democrats? Who liberated them from the slavery? A Republican president.
Sure they did. The Republican Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln.
So why are they so infatuated with this stupid?
I think the Democrats are very good at destroying the messengers.
And lying.
And while they're destroying the messenger. And the way they do that is through politics. What the Republicans have not been able to do is to fight back. They don't know, the Republican leadership does not know how to fight back.
John, I hate to ask you for a favor, but I have to make a phone call before it's too late. Can you, we only got one more minute, so can you end the show for me?
I will end the show for you right now, but if you could, after I make the closing, if you could just click it off, and then we'll move on to, I'm expecting the next guest to come on.
Yeah.
But anyway, well,
who's your guest today?
He's with Nevada Publications, Stan.
Oh, that's right.
And so, folks, this has been a very, very good conversation with Rolando Lares and the Tribune. We've talked a little history today because of the Nevada's birthday, 152nd birthday. And we really do appreciate your visit here and you're listening to our conversation. So bottom line, we have a big task. We've got about a week to go. And the task is to go out there and take your friends, family, neighbors, whoever you can that's a voter, and take them to the polls to vote for Donald Trump for president. And I would also hope that you go right down the line and support everybody else on the Republican ticket. Thank you so much. God bless and have a great day. This has been Face the Tribune.
I don't know how to stop the YouTube now. When you stop the recording, you stop YouTube.
I don't know how that system works. I don't know how that system works.
I had to learn to do this. That's why I always. It's not that I don't trust people. It's just that I am blind over here.
Sure. It's best to have somebody tell you exactly how to do it.
Oh, there she is.
No, this is my guest.
Hey,
Hey, Stan, how you doing?
pretty good, pretty good.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you too.
This is Rolando Lares.
What's your first name?
Rolando,
Rolando.
how are you?
This is our guest. We'll have you sitting over here, and we'll be starting in about 5 minutes.
That's good.
Hold
So,
on,
if
let
you
me
have to
see.
use the bathroom, there's a bathroom over there. If you're
Yeah. So you do this every day, huh, John?
every day, Monday through Friday.
Wow. Great.
Yeah,
Good.
So that's not every day. 5 days a week.
yeah, Monday through Friday. Sure.
And your name's Orlando?
Yes, sir.
Almost like Orlando, Florida, huh?
Yeah, but Orlando is with an O.
Oh,
I'm with an R.
Yeah, okay.
I can't find the number for her. I can't remember this. I'm gonna have to.
You want to, maybe you can take a walk over there and ask them, then come back over here?
No. No, because it could be the end of our relationship.
Oh, okay.
No, I found the number.
Okay. Because it'd be great if she can come over here and try to start or to stop this and start the new one, because
She's not gonna answer the phone anyway, so.
this is really a good taping. This is very important. This was down-handed this way.
Oh, that was something that I asked him to do for the radio show, but.
John, I grew up from the 40s, only about 6-7 blocks from here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
4 blocks.
Rolando's been here 60 years in Las Vegas.
That's good.
And you're now Reno. That's your home?
Yeah, Reno, yeah. I grew up over near Las Vegas Boulevard in Charleston.
Okay.
Walked to school and all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
It's a different town.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were just talking about that in the show previous to this one.
Yeah.
He's seen a lot of changes here.
Yeah, you don't read the papers, huh? You just gather.
Yeah.
Hey, of course.
Hey, man, you're a basketball player, too.
Awesome.
Bring all your stuff. This is your seat right here, your hot seat.
Awesome, baby, awesome. Well,
Oh, here she
Oh,
comes.
good.
Yeah, we need to stop that last show and then start the new one at 1 o'clock.
I stopped the show, but I didn't stop